Hi everyone and welcome to another What's Your Question with Mummy and a Tutu. So this is my vlog series where I answer questions that are given to me by readers, other bloggers, anyone who happened upon my crowdsourcing thread on my Facebook or have watched one of these videos before and popped their question below in the comments, which of course you can do too. So please feel free to ask me a question if you want to. First of all, I'm going to apologise if I'm sniffing because I've got a cold, so excuse me. And that is a little known fact about me, can't physically blow my nose, so I'm really sorry if I sniff. So this vlog's question comes from Sarah from Mum and More. I'm going to pop her link below so you can head on over and take a look at her great blog. She's an expat living in Denmark and has a gorgeous baby girl and just got married. Congratulations. So Sarah's question was, how do you deal with the pressure when or if things get too much? And I suppose this is referring to the fact that, you know, I'm a single mum. I work from home in a job that's not easy to work in, and yeah, like it is for everyone. Things can just get too much. I'm a very emotional person and I'm a very sensitive person, and it's very easy for me to cry. And if something does get too much or I do get overwhelmed, then I will just go and have a good cry, and I need to get it out because otherwise it'll build up and it'll build up and it'll build up and it'll end up much bigger than it actually needs to be. We're a very close family as well. So I do actually go and sit and try and talk it out with my mum, and she'll be the first to tell you that I am not the easiest person in the world to comfort or tell everything's going to be okay, because I'll always find something. You know, she'll say, oh, but this and this and this, and I'll you know, be like, oh yeah, but this and this and this. So I always have, like, you know, a comeback for like a positive that she's giving me, or, you know, something good. So I'm not the easiest person to comfort, but, you know, I need like my time to get over it. You know, if something does overwhelm me or it is too much, and I do get upset, then I do just need to take, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, just, you know, get over something. And especially if it's like a big thing as well. With regards to pressure and stress, I do handle that generally quite well. Unless I get really tired, which obviously having a baby that doesn't sleep through the night still is kind of like a permanent state. But I've learnt to deal with being tired and adjusted like my tolerance levels for pressure and when it gets too much. But when it does, and it does, because, you know, I post regularly as a blogger, sort of 6 times a week mostly, and that's 6 new things a week. So that's 6 new things I'm having to write. I generally only write when Alyssa's asleep, which means I have sort of an hour in the day nap time, and then it's my evenings, and then obviously before she gets up and things like that. So it can become too much, and when it does, that's just the time to stop. You just need to stop, step back and take a break, because otherwise the job that I love, that, you know, that I accidentally fell into but I totally love, will not become fun anymore. And, you know, there has been 1 or 2 moments where I've just worked solidly, keep going, saying yes to everything. And you can't do that. You need to say no to stuff, because otherwise you will just become swamped, and no one can do that. And then you will learn to hate what you're doing, whether it be being a blogger or being a teacher, which I was before, or anything. Everyone needs to take a break, and it's definitely about finding that balance and taking time out, whether it be to go and have a bath, which I love to do, which is really relaxing, or, you know, shutting off all my social media and taking Alyssa to the park, or, you know, playing with her in her ball pit, or anything like that that's just complete relief, and not thinking, oh, I need to take a photo of that because, you know, that will look really good on my Instagram. Yes, it will, but there'll be another moment that will look good too. So sometimes you just need to take a step back. So when I finally break and the pressure does get too much, you know, I do need to take time out and just step back and just go quiet and go into myself a little bit and just have, you know, a break. It doesn't happen often, but yeah, so that's sort of what I do and how I handle it. I'd be really interested to know how other people handle pressure and things like that in their jobs and in their lives, and what they do to sort of relieve the pressure. So if you do have any top tips on how to, you know, relieve stress and pressure and things, do pop them below. You know, give me some tips. I do drink chamomile tea for calming and things like that. So yeah, do let me know. Thanks so much, Sarah, for such a great question. And yeah, congratulations on your recent marriage. That's amazing. If you have a question, like I said, please do pop your question below, and I will get around to answering it. I have loads coming in at the moment, but I will get around to answering it. There's also a thread on my Facebook, so you can head over facebook.com/mummyinatutu and pop it there, or tweet me at mummyinatutu. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye bye.